So guys, with the way things have really gone, I don't think anybody needs anybody's apology, because once people begin to say what they feel like saying, it's not as if it was out of mistake. It is something that they've already nursed in their heart. So coming out to say it, it's not it was not an accidental statement being made. It's something that they've already planned to say. So whether the person comes out again to apologize or not is really inconsequential, because before you say a thing, you have to weigh what you need to say, because just like they always say, our words like are just like a egg. If it falls down, you can't pack it, you can't repack it together. That is it, you can't pack it together. And so you have to be careful. That's why the Bible says that we should bridle our tongues, even if morally you need to be careful of what comes out of your mouth, because just like they will tell you that whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law. So you just have to be quiet. You just have to know what you need to even say, even if you have to say anything. Not to talk of when in this our setting, in this our area, we know what and what. You know that you can't even do, you can't even say. There are some things that are beyond you, and you cannot use that to mock people. And that is the reason why Kabaka, what he said, everybody uh, went against him. Everybody is like, oh, you shouldn't have said this. This is really beyond politics. Well, Kabaka should apologize to Obaseki for calling him childless before it is too late. Recall that during the Edo State governorship campaign, Oshomole's right-hand man, Tony Kabaka, opened his mouth during one of the election campaigns to call Godwin Obaseki's wife childless. The statement caused a lot of shock and surprise to everyone who heard it, and at that time, with people wondering how a human being could be so heartless towards his fellow human just because of mere power tussle. It was a very bad thing to say, even in the presence of the people like Adams Oshiomole, but I'm not sure his fellow party members must have supported him back. Well, sometimes people, all in the name of achieving their greedy ambitions, utter disastrous statements, not even caring about the aftermath of their actions. The most common of all is gaining political power. They step on other people's toes just to achieve their greedy desires. Tony Kabaka has for a long time been against Governor Godwin Obaseki, occasionally uploading videos online in which he directs unkind words against the governor. I guess his hatred for Obaseki can be traced to when the governor ordered the demolition of Kabaka's multi-million hotel in Edo State because it was built on illegal grounds. But nevertheless, Kabaka went overboard for that statement, and I don't think the governor should let it slide. What will the governor do? I don't think he has time for that. I think Kabaka should be made an example of people like him who see the pains people go through as an opportunity to mock them. I can't even begin to imagine what Obaseki's wife must have felt after watching that viral video, although the First Lady replied Kabaka a few days after, saying she was not bothered by the fact that she was yet to conceive, remembering Kabaka that only God gives children and she was already a mother to thousands of Edo children. I know she was deeply hurt. Now that Obaseki is governor, Tony Kabaka should apologize to him before it is too late, before the god of vengeance begins to fight on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Godwin Obaseki, because no one, absolutely no one, can mock the Almighty God and go scot-free. Mm-hmm. Do you think it is even necessary? You think the governor is going to do anything about it? Nothing. It's just it's a natural thing. It's by nature, and the nature will take care of itself. If he begins to do what to harass him, to begin to arrest him or whatever, just like a Buhari used to do, any little thing they say, oh, somebody insulted Buhari. Oh, that is one of the charges against Willie Showore, that oh, he insulted the president, and that's why any little thing, if you criticize the Buhari government, oh, you have insulted him, just like what they are accusing Whiskey of, that a Whiskey is this, is rude, is whatever, and all of those, because he stated the obvious. So he shouldn't even go in that route. He does not even need it. I think the man is even more responsible for that. You know, he doesn't even talk much. If not that the wife even responded, you know, he wouldn't even say anything. And he just have to move on. And he has to move on. The most important thing, he has been able to, he has weakened all their whatever, all their power and all, what is it called, what is it called, their feather has been broken. So he does not need, he has given them a bigger blow. A bigger blow. This is a natural thing that the nature will take care of itself. You are telling somebody cannot give birth. You know, it's nothing. It's really nothing. So whether he apologizes or not, to me it is inconsequential. He can go on and begin to insult. It is not today that they are insulting people. When somebody insults you, is he going to take anything away from you? No, he's not going to take anything away from you. And the unfortunate thing there is that the so-called people who say they are responsible, Oshiomole and Ezeyamu, they ought to have come out, and that was one of the things that even that caused to their failure. They ought to have come out to say no, 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 no. They ought to have apologized on his behalf before the election. You see, that is to tell you that they are even happy about it. Even when the whole Nigeria came out and said, no, this is not it. Politics taking too far. Everybody, everywhere, meaning Nigerian, came out and how will I put this? And rejected that, if I can use that word, and condemned that action. That no, 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 you ought not to have gone to that level. Talk about politics, talk about what the man has not been able to do for the people. And that is the reason, that is the only thing you can use against him. For if you want to talk anything, or if you want to debunk all what he has said, if he has not done this, he has not done that, you come out and say, no, the governor is not correct, the governor is not right, he has not done this, he has not done that. You know, those are the things, and it has to be a election-based issue, but he went overboard. Those people would have come and said, no, oh, they are sorry, it will not take them anything. But you know that they came to apologize when some of their campaign members began to say in the public that some group of people endorsed them, and the group came out and said, no, you cannot say we didn't endorse him, that it's an insult on their side. They did not endorse the Ezeyamu, but they came out, Keyamu Abi Mayaki came out and apologized that it was out of a overzealousness that made one of their campaign members did that. So if that ordinary saying that oh, somebody said they endorsed you and you came out to apologize, how much more something that is more far important than that, and you didn't say anything. Somebody did not say anything, Ezeyamu did not say anything, and they all went into that. Or they want to tell us they did not hear, or they want to tell us that that is the right thing to have done, meaning by not even coming out, it will not take anything from them. No matter what, they should apologize. Maybe that would have even earned them more respect, but it's like they gang up together. Okay, you go and say it. We are not going to say it, but you say it. For people who are responsible, that they are elderly, they ought to have known that, no, this statement is not the right thing. So since they didn't do that, I don't think now, after the election has been won, that the governor would now be expecting KABAKA to do what? To apologize. What would the apologies do? The apology to me means nothing. It means nothing. So let everybody continue. Everybody will surely reap for what he or she has sown. So guys, leave your comment below and let us know what you think about this.